The Dalai Lama is in Australia and being sold to people who like their religion to be less religious. So the Buddhist leader is a guest judge on MasterChef and was presented with a football by Collingwood's Harry O'Brien. The only two interviews he's given have been to Channel 9's Karl Stefanovic and the 7pm's Project's Dave Hughes, both so keen on him that they asked for his blessing. Neither asked awkward stuff about the Dalai Lama's ban on same-sex marriage or the snatching of little boys to be raised as lamas. We instead got this.
Your eyes, a little bit sort of stage. That makes me laugh.
Joining me to analyse the marketing of the Dalai Lama is Max Markson, the prominent celebrity manager. Max, what's the Dalai Lama's strategy here?
It's getting to the public, getting to the people, and going on MasterChef and going on some of the commercial TV channels as opposed to, say, the ABC is all part of that mix.
Yeah, but it seems to then be going for a different demographic than you would go for if you were the Pope.
Yeah, well, give me a break. The Pope sells more commercial merchandise than anybody else. You know, the T-shirts, the Pope soap on a rope, the teaspoons. I mean, crikey. And they pull much bigger numbers as well, what the Pope does when he does his gigs. Yeah,
but if the Pope was coming to Australia, I can't see him restricting his two interviews to, say, Dave Hughes and Karl Stefanovic and being emceed at a Meet the People meeting by Charlie Pickering, also of the 7pm Project.
I think the Dalai Lama's taking it to the public. I mean, you know, you've got everybody on Twitter and Facebook now. It's moving forward with the social connections. Even the Queen's on Twitter. I mean, that's just the nature of how we're going now. It's people want to be in contact with their leaders. They want, and the leaders or the celebrities and people want to be in contact with the public, and that's what it's about.
But he also is not talking about religion, which I find interesting. He's advertised himself as he's talking about boat people. He's talking about urban planning. He's talking about global warming, and he's declared as a Marxist. I think there's a very interesting segment that he's going for here. Yeah.
Well, he's got a battle on his hands. He's trying to get us, he wants to get China back, doesn't he? And it's all part of mass marketing. You have to say it's mass marketing. That's the game.
And the game too is, I think, no religion. This is, I think, a marketing pitch for people that don't like too much religion from their religious leaders.
Well, some of his philosophies are very appealing to the public, and his books sell like crazy. I mean, it's not as big as the Bible, but he's getting there. He's on the bestseller list worldwide.
Well, Max Markson, thank you so much for joining me.
My pleasure. Thank you, Andrew.
Remember the hysteria in March when the media made Japan's Fukushima nuclear emergency seem an apocalypse, even a threat to Australia an ocean away? Take professional fearmonger Helen Caldecott.
If they really blow, hundreds of thousands of Japanese will be dying within 2 weeks of acute radiation illness. There'll be an epidemic of leukemia 5 years later and an epidemic of cancers 15 years later, forevermore.
The real death toll, 4 months after Fukushima got hit by a tsunami? 0. Now, contrast and compare. An organic farm in Germany was this week blamed for growing bean sprouts contaminated with E. coli. The death toll? 33 people. So, one organic farm is deadlier than Fukushima. So where's the hyperventilating media now? Where are the activists demanding a ban on organic food? It's now 3 months since the United Nations approved an air attack on puny Libya. The Allies hope to help Libyan rebels topple dictator Muammar Gaddafi. But the war's been a little reported disaster, and Gaddafi is still there. Now, this week, retiring US Defence Secretary Robert Gates finally exploded. He said Europe, which was meant to do most of the fighting, is so weak that 2/3 of its members haven't even sent troops.
Many allies are beginning to run short of munitions, requiring the US once more to make up the difference.
Brilliant. Same story in Afghanistan.
NATO has struggled, at times desperately, to sustain a deployment of 25,000 to 40,000 troops.
With the US short of money and Europe short of will, the West hasn't been this weak in centuries. The Gillard government is considering another brilliant idea to save us from global warming. Kill our camels. Shoot them. Yes, the Department of Climate Change has released for consultation a carbon company's plan to shoot outback camels to stop them from burping methane, which is a greenhouse gas. It seems the planet is being baked by camel burps. So a country that's banned Indonesia from killing our cattle for meat may now slaughter camels for global warming. We've all gone mad, you know. And that's the show. Thanks for watching. Please join our debate by sending me an email here at 10. The address is below. And there's also my blog. Next on Meet the Press is Maverick Independent Bob Catter. He joins Paul Bongiorno. But for now, I'm Andrew Bolt, and I look forward to your company at the same time next week. Goodbye.